What's going on, people? Good afternoon. It's not morning, but it's not evening either. I usually come down here in the evening, but like I said here lately, it's been getting dark. It's been getting dark early, and I've really not had time to really shoot anything. I mean, I shoot a few magazines, and I got to pack it all up and leave. So I came down here early today. It's sunny. It was really cool this morning. Got kind of hot. Got a little windy. I rarely ever come down here during the wind, when the wind's blowing, but it's only like maybe 5 miles an hour because a lot of these trees like to fall down or limbs like to fall off of them, and I don't want to get hit in the head. But it's not that bad down here right now. But I was talking to a friend of mine, and one had asked me to do a video on some shotguns, and when he watched the video, he said that the shotguns that I had were probably out of his price range. Like the Snake King was probably about $300 and something. I do believe, and that AGN semi-automatic shotgun was at least $400. Easily, I think it was $400 with taxes. So anyway, they were too expensive for him. So I found my least expensive shotgun. I bought this shotgun, well, with the flashlight and the laser on it, it's probably about a $200 shotgun. But I got this gun at Durham Sports. It was $159. That's what they were asking for, and it was on sale for $129. So of course I jumped on it. $129 for a pistol grip shotgun that you can put shells in here. It has a little dovetail. You could probably mount I don't know, this thing has a kick to it. I've shot it maybe 10 times. I don't know if the optic would stay on there with the concussion of this gun. Pistol grip, it's just like the Snake King, but a lot cheaper. I mean, the Snake King was like probably with tax, over $300, so probably $200 more than this one. They look kind of the same. Both are made, if I'm not mistaken, both are made in Turkey. This is a Turkish-made shotgun. Also, this is called an Escort Slugger. Escort Slugger. They have one that's just a regular shotgun. It looks like a Mossberg 88. But anyway, I told him I would take this one out and shoot it. It only has a sight on the front, doesn't have anything on the back here. I don't know how much I'm going to shoot these two guns because, like I said, shotguns, they beat the hell out of you. But I'll put a few in. I think it holds 5 in the chamber. I'm going to put the safety on. So that's pretty awesome. If it does hold 5, I think it does hold 5. I can't remember, but we'll probably shoot 2 rounds of this thing. I got a couple of buckets and stuff down there we'll shoot at. And then go from there. Awesome, it holds 5. So really, you can do 1 in the chamber and 5 in the tube. So if you cock it, you'll have 6 rounds. So I'm gonna put my gloves on because these things, they don't have a heat shield. One thing about the cheaper shotguns, and that one doesn't even have it on there either, they don't have heat shields on them, so the barrel gets pretty hot. So we'll test them out. We'll see how good this cheap shotgun compares to the Snake King. There's always a little button here. If you don't push it, it won't cock. You got to push it in. So I'm gonna get this thing. I remember correctly. This thing has a kick to it. I'll get back where you can actually see me shoot it. I'm gonna shoot a bucket down there. had a bucket down there about 30 yards. It put a pretty good number on it. Out of those 5 shots, I probably hit it 4 times. So not bad. It's about 30 yards down there by a tree. Like I said, it rained. It rained actually a little bit the other day, but it's still a little dusty down there. I got another bucket on a cinder block up the hill. It's about 40 yards up there. Yeah, it's about 40 yards. I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't think we got it at all. I'm gonna shoot that still. They got some steel down there, right almost next, probably about 10 feet from that bucket. I'm gonna shoot that still. Alright, we're going to put 6 in this time. We got 1 in the chamber, so it's hot. It's ready to shoot. I'm going to put the safety on. This thing has a rail on the bottom. But like I said, with shotguns, they had a rail on the bottom. They had a flashlight and a laser on it, but the concussion of these guns just totally knock them off. I mean, it's just such a hard, you got to really screw them on tight to get them to stay on. I'm not using that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Push the safety on. We're going to try to hit that gong. I think we got one more. I can already tell you the cheaper gun, the mechanics aren't as smooth, and I mean, it's just cheaper parts. But if it's not something you're going to put a lot of wear and tear on, shoot every day, say you're just carrying around your property, your homestead, your boondocking, living off grid, got your small farm, and it's not something you're down here like me, down here shooting guns every day, it would probably be worth $129, whatever I got it for at Durham Sport. I almost want to look on their website and see how much they are now. But like I said, cheaper guns, if you shoot them a lot, they don't. I don't know. I don't have what I can't say it's not going to last. I can't say that, okay, you buy this gun and you shoot it 500 times, it's going to break. I don't really know that yet because I don't really shoot my cheaper guns that much. Like I said, I only bought this gun because it was on sale. I didn't need it. I already had the Snake King back there, so I didn't need it. But it's hard for me to pass up a good deal, as you probably have realized by now. But yeah, this gun has a hell of a kick to it. It really does. It's really light. It doesn't really weigh that much. So it would probably not be a bad gun to walk around here with. It's got a sling here. It's got a sling attachment here and a sling attachment up front. So you could actually put a sling on it. And I could probably carry it around here pretty easy, because it's for a shotgun. It's not that heavy. It's not that heavy. So, but the beat it sight is not that. The little sight on the front of it is not that great. So. Okay. Clear and safety is on. 129 bucks, man. You can't beat it. You know, it's a cheap gun. I remember the first gun I ever bought. I bought a Grendel 380. It was almost all polymer. The guy who invented, you might know this guy's name. I can't remember his name, but I remember his company. He created Caltech. Caltech was really, it's still innovative how they make their guns. They do their guns so different. And when I say different, like how they look, the parts, how they operate. I don't have a Caltech. I will get one day. I mean, I've seen a lot of cool ones. They're not cheap, but this guy was so innovative. He made this 380 that I had, and I still have it. I have it to this very day. I gave it to my mom. I ended up buying a Glock 19. The Knoxville Police Department was trading their guns in, and I got a Glock 19 with like $100, $125, a long time ago. I think I was 21 when I got that Glock 19. I got that Grendel probably 2 years before that. It was the first gun. I think it has a stack magazine. It was plastic magazine, but it was stacked. I think it held 8 rounds. I'm not gonna lie, it was a piece of junk, but it looked cool. I think if you shot it 3 times, the 4th bullet would jam. It wouldn't get past 4 bullets. But it was cool. I ended up giving it to my mom, actually, and that's who I ended up getting it back from. But when I got it back from her, I think I was 24, and I bought her a 357 Magnum. And she's had it all that time. I think that was in 1986. And she's had that gun all that time, and this couple of months ago, she ended up giving it back to me. It looked brand new. I mean, it was so polished still. It just looked so brand new. And I gave her a box of ammo. It was the original box of ammo. And I think she said she shot it 3 times, and it scared the shit out of her, and she didn't shoot it anymore. And I've yet to shoot it. I've yet to shoot that gun. And I'm not a handgun kind of. I don't like the recoil of handguns. They drive me nuts. I just feel like they're gonna break your wrist. But I am gonna get that gun out. I'm gonna bring it down here and shoot it one day, because it's a beautiful gun. It's a cool gun. 357 ammo is just so expensive, and I like to buy some more ammo before I use that ammo up. So I'm gonna go to a shooting. Somebody told me about a gun shop down the road here, probably about 7 miles. I'm lying, 7 miles. Probably about 20 miles from my house that I'm gonna go to here in a little bit. I'm not gonna do any work till this afternoon. Like I said, I let it get hot on me, and I'm trying to take it kind of easy today. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day for me to work and do some stuff. But I'm trying to take it easy today. Of course, I'm up here playing with guns, so you know I'm going to take it easy. Going to cook me some chili tonight for dinner. I think I've been craving chili. I went to Royal King. Royal King's it's like I can't even explain. It's kind of like a Walmart, Home Depot, Tractor Supply, Lowe's, all put in one. It's a really cool shop. It's right down the road from me too. I go there a lot. They got guns. I've yet to buy a gun from them. Their gun's kind of pricey from what I've seen, what I've looked at. But I see Ruger's got a new 1022. It's a little cheaper. It's not the wood grain, it's polymer. But I think the receiver and the barrel and all that's the same as the same regular Ruger. would probably do some aftermarket stuff on one anyway. So if I got a cheap one, I'd probably take it out of the stock and put an aftermarket stock on it, because you can do some cool shit with those Ruger's 1022s. And I'm gonna get one. But anyway, this shotgun here is for 129 bucks. Like I said, it's not that smooth. It's a little cranky, but it hadn't been shot that much. It's almost brand. I mean, you look at it, it's almost brand new. hadn't been shot that much, so it's got some moving parts that God, that barrel's hot still, but it wasn't bad to shoot for $129. I can't say I'm mad at it, because it shot really good. It hit the target. It didn't really hit those long targets very well, and that might be the choke that's in it. It looked like everything was really tight when it was hitting, whereas the Snake King, it's got a bigger choke, so it hits more area. But hey, I'm not mad at it. I would actually carry this gun around the homestead. It's I think it's a pretty badass looking gun. You put a sling on it, I might do it. You know, put five shells in the tube, one in the chamber, put your safety on, and you got 6 rounds. It's got a hell of a kick. It's got a kick to it, but it was fun. It was fun to shoot. Let's shoot the Snake King since we're all got it. We'll do a little comparison. One advantage it carries more shells than the Snake King does. You can only put 4 in the Snake King, and yeah, but Snake King's just a better built gun. You can just feel the receiver feels more solid. The barrel does. The polymers feels more solid. I mean, it costs a little more than that one, but it's still a Turkish made gun. The flashlight hasn't fallen off of this one yet, so. Yeah, I kind of knew that was coming. I should have tightened that up a little bit. I actually wanted to see how that laser would if I could have matched that laser up with that sight, if I could have hit something with it, but it fell off and I don't have the tools to fix it right now. So Snake King's ready to rock and roll. Take the safety off, and we'll probably shoot 8 rounds with the Snake King. We'll call it a day. Like I said, I gotta do a little running around a day, but I always like to come down here and have a little fun. And shotguns, man, they're fun. They're fun. I got a bucket about 20 yards in front of me that I just noticed down here. I'm gonna blow that up with the Snake King. Snake King just feels better, just moves better, shoots better. I don't necessarily like the sight on this gun. I don't know, it's high. It's really high. So when I'm shooting, I'm not hitting the target like I should. I'm hitting the target because it's got a good choke on it and shit's spreading everywhere. But it's not a solid hit. So I'm gonna have to get, like I said, it's got a sight in the back that's grooved and you line it up with that front sight, but it's not hitting right. I might need to practice on it, I don't know. It might just be me. Again, flashlight, concussion of the shooting made it come off. So really, before you shoot these things, you probably really need to tighten all that stuff up. Because, like I tell you, and I always say, shotguns are brutal to shoot. Fun as hell, but brutal. I'm going to shoot 4 more with the Snake King. Like I said, it does feel smoother. These shells didn't want to extract out of this thing for some reason today. And I've used these shells in this gun before, and they've extracted this fine. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to shoot 4 more. I got a bag of concrete down here. I'm going to shoot about 30 yards away. We'll shoot that, see how that goes. Then we're going to call it a day. Lost a shell. Fun. Unfortunately, I can't do it all day. I got some running around to do, so I'm going to call it a day. Hopefully, you know, we got a $300 shotgun right here, a $120 shotgun back there. There's not that much of a difference. Like I said, the quality on this one's good. If it's something you're not going to shoot every day, I'd buy that Escort Slugger all day long. If it's something you're not going to shoot every day. Now, if I was going to shoot something once a week, I would probably shoot this Citadel or the A&G shotgun. I mean, I got other shotguns, but I probably shoot these more than any of those. Some of them I'm going to have to break out and just try them. I don't think I've even shot some of those shotguns in there. I've not even shot. So I don't think it's many of them. I think there might be 3 or 4 left in there that I've not shot. That they're probably brand new. I know 2 of them are those Stevens 12 gauge and 20, and these shotguns are long. These are like dove hunting shotguns or something. They're big shotguns. But one's a 20 gauge, one's a 12 gauge. I'm looking forward to shooting those. I'm gonna bring me some more shotgun targets down here, like maybe jugs with water in them. I like shooting those. But yeah, we'll do some more. Hopefully this helps somebody buy a shotgun. Like I said, if you find an Escort Slugger for $159, you're homesteading it, living off grid, that's all you got, I would probably buy that Escort Slugger. It's not a bad gun. It's got some good features on it. Like I said, I love the little shotgun holder on the handle, pistol grip, and it's got stuffed amount optics on it, even though they fall off. But like I said, if you're walking around at night and you need a flashlight, you're not shooting your gun, it's going to stay on your gun. You know, this one has that one has a little laser on it too. It's going to stay on your gun. So yeah, but if you're shooting it, you know, 15 times, 20 times, it's probably going to fall off. I should have tightened those up before I started shooting, but I wasn't thinking about it. I get excited and I want to shoot and I want to have fun, and that's what I was doing. So it's been a good start to the day, and I'm gonna run around. I might buy a gun today. I'm thinking about buying me a gun today. I hadn't bought a gun in a while, so we're either gonna do a high point 9mm carbine, which is a lot of people. It's a controversial gun, but I've been seeing a lot of videos on it, and you know, I think it's a I think it's almost a $300 gun. So it's got a lot of plastic on it, but I've been wanting one for a while. I like shooting 9mm pistols, okay, but like I said, I hate that kick. I would love to shoot a 9mm carbine that doesn't have that kick. That would make me happy. So it's either going to be that Ruger 1022 or maybe a high point 9mm carbine. You know, we'll see today. But anyway, you guys have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you watching my videos. Thank you so much, and have a good one.